Hey team, making another video. It has been another week in the tent. It has been a whirlwind. I don't even know what I did this week. It's been a little tough staying motivated these past few weeks, I think. I said I was gonna kind of get off my phone, and then I stopped doing things on my phone, but then I just started scrolling on my phone. So it was actually terrible. Because at least when I was on my phone before, it was all like community oriented, and it was all like sharing and being a part of the community, and then I gave up my phone, but I ended up just scrolling instead. So I didn't give up the phone, and then all of the productivity just got, was just gone. So that means that I was actually pleased to kind of go back to some of my basic time filler, at least I'm creating activities this past week, and so that was really nice, just to not be scrolling. And it's nice to scroll. I feel like it's important to scroll sometimes just to see what everyone else in the community is doing, but I was doing it to excess, and so then I was spending too much time just seeing what other people were doing, instead of actually doing myself. And I got off the phone because I wanted to create outside of the phone and start thinking more of real world applications and things, not just I'm sharing this to the blog, and I'm making this video and whatever, and and that happened a little bit probably on like one day, and then it was I'm scrolling, and then all of my productivity went away. So I might give up giving up the phone in favor of using it again to actually be productive. We'll see, because I do think that the real world applications and joining the real world are very important, obviously, and you can't just blog for and I don't really have an audience, so so thank you if you watch this video. but it is important to do other things too, and I have been working, and I have been working hard, and I do feel like I'm making very good progress on specific things, so that's been very nice. But yeah, it was just kind of a whirlwind week. I did some naturalist things. I collected some seeds, which was cool. Mowed the lawn, that's a weekly thing, and then did my usual. I do have a video game that I'm playing now, and so that has kind of taken some of the week, but I don't think that is necessarily detrimental. I think that it is a good outlet, I would say, and a break from reality, and you get to kind of explore another world, which I think is great. And kind of play around there, so that's not been so bad. I will say something big happened this week. I was speaking with my parents. I got a message from my dad, and so they have a family friend who is selling a trailer, and so it was a very good deal for my dad. He said, "Carolyn, do you want to use it?" And so do you want to buy it? It's a very good price. I might buy it just for myself. Maybe you could rent it, or do you want to use it? And I thought that might be a nice idea, just because I have been living in the tent, and that's been fun. So a trailer is a nice next step, I think. But there were a bunch of different factors that I was like, well, I can't really afford a trailer right now. There goes like half my entrepreneurship initiatives. I'm gonna have to get a real job again, and I don't want to do that. And so now it kind of motivated me to re-up my entrepreneurship in different ways, just because it did stall and I was just kind of creating. And so this kind of sparked, I need to be more diverse again, and I need to be it now. So but then I was like, whoa, but I'm not doing that now. And then it kind of got put on the back burner a little bit, and then it got put on the back burner. And so it kind of resurfaced this weekend where it's like, no, now is the time. Yes. I need to kick butt and I need to do it now. so so it kind of was re-sparking. This morning it was tough to fight the drowsies, when I was like, no, I do need to do this, knock it off, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this. So it was a tough morning, but on that note, I guess the tent is showing some wear and tear. I'll show you. Alright, so this I fixed, and I posted a video earlier, I think last week, where there was this huge rip in the side of the tent, so I sewed it together and added a little hot glue, and now there is another rip right next to it, so I'm going to have to go ahead and sew that and then add some glue there. This corner has also torn away from its connection. It's been on the ground for a while and I didn't recognize what it was from, but now I'm seeing it. So it's it's not connected over here any longer, so I'm gonna have to sew that back together. So I have to re-sew together the tent elements. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tackle the corner just because the amount of pressure on that corner, it would be probably more difficult to get it back to the pole where it needs to be. I should probably sew that when it's not up, so that it's not really pressing to fix that one, but that's okay. We're gonna work that out. That's fine. Yeah, so life is happening. Update on the new initiatives. Having the soap over there with the water is hit or miss. Fine, not fine. Kind of a non-issue, I think. And then having the rug out has been a little hit or miss too. I think doing the extra step of bringing it in, bringing it out has made it less appealing. I did leave it out in the rain and then it dried the next day in the sun really easy. So maybe I could just leave it out, but the bringing it in, leaving it out is not a strategy that I would probably use moving forward. So, but I don't think that the tent has gotten as messy as it has in the past. It is messy still. I will have to clean it today, but that's it's not there are some, it's normal stuff, a normal life, but yeah, so right now life is, I'm kind of shifting more towards the next step, less worried about what we're doing right here and now. But we are still out here and we are still moving forward, so let's keep going.